Hey, welcome back to Postal Barbecue. I'm Jabin Postal, and today at the grill, I'm gonna be cooking up one of the most delicious viral trends right now, and then taking it to the next level. I'm telling you, this version of smashburger tacos is out of this world delicious. You're gonna love it for sure, and so make sure to give it a try. Other than that, let's get into the cook. As I said, welcome back to Postal Barbecue. I appreciate you being here. Today at the grill, I'm gonna be cooking up an incredible cheese skirted smash burger bacon jam taco. You know, this is sort of a take off of that viral trend right now of smash burger tacos, but then elevating them to the next level. And let me tell you, the finished product of these is absolutely mind-blowing. You're gonna love it. But with this recipe, I'm gonna be making my own and trying to make them a little bit better, because to be honest, I've seen a number of those videos, and you know, there just seems to be something missing in terms of added flavor and how to really go about making the best version. And you know, to begin with, one of the issues that I see is the smashing portion. You know, you have your ball of ground beef, and then you smash it down on the griddle, or in this case the plancha today with the slow and sear kettle, and you get that Maillard reaction, that crispy sort of layer on the burger just on the one side. And every time I see it, I see the ground beef smash burger sliding around on the tortilla afterwards, which tells me, why not sear off both sides just like a traditional smash burger and then start building it that way. So that is one of the routes we're gonna go with. We're also gonna add in a ton of extra cheese to really make this delicious and put it over the top. So to get started with this recipe, I have some flour tortillas. I went with the street taco tortillas because I wanted them to be, similar size to the actual smash burger. Again, one of the issues I see is using big fajita style tortillas, and then you have this small smash burger right in the middle. And so why not fill it all up and make it as delicious as possible? We have some 80-20 ground beef and then some bacon, as well as a few other ingredients just to make a delicious bacon jam, which is going to be used as our topping on these smash burger tacos. And so to begin with, the first thing I need to do is to make that bacon jam, because it's going to take a little bit of time to render down the bacon and the onions. So to get started, I have a half of a package of bacon, and I'm just going to cut it as thin as I can, and then I'm just going to chop it a little bit as well. And so I'm going to go, about a 1/4 inch thick to begin with. Just get that sliced down. Then we're going to shift it sideways. Then I'm just going to chop it down a little bit smaller. We're going to push that bacon off to the side so I can prepare the onions. And today I'm using 2 medium-sized onions. And with our onions, I wanted to slice them quite thin. So I'm going to take my knife and dice these nice and fine. There we go. So I'm just going to clean this up, and then I'm going to grab my hot plate, and we're going to start to cook down all of this bacon jam. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up for cooking around a medium heat, and this is going to be the temperature that I'm looking for cooking this today. And so I'm going to start with my cast iron pan cold. And so with the bacon, the pan will heat slowly, and which means that the bacon's just going to cook very nicely. So I'm going to get this onto the cast iron. Might be a few onions in there, but that's okay. So with the bacon today, I do want to cook it not fully crispy like I would just bacon strips. I want to pull it off a little bit earlier so that it's a little bit soft but still has that firm body to it, because I want the texture when it goes on to the smash burger tacos just to have a little bit of softness to it as well. All right, guys, just take a look at this. You can see there's all that foam on there, and this is what I'm looking for. This is sort of when I know that the bacon is done to my liking, when the fats start to render out and starts just to sort of foam up a little bit as it's cooking. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move on to the onions, but first I'm going to just remove the bacon out of the pan, and just try to get as much out of there as you can. There we go. And then I'm going to take all of my onions, I'm going to place them into the cast iron. And today with the onions, I'm gonna be caramelizing them down a little bit. I want them to get some nice brown color as well as a little bit of sweetness. And so to do that, I have 3 tablespoons of brown sugar I'm gonna throw in there. I'm gonna take some water. This is more water than I'm gonna need, but it's better to have a little bit more than a little bit less, depending on how much it's going to evaporate. So I'm gonna start with probably about 1/3 of a cup. Put that in there. And then I also have about 1.5 tablespoons up to 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And then I'm gonna throw in a little bit of my Mad Cow beef rub. There we go. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this continue to cook so those onions get nice and soft and start to caramelize a little bit. If I need to add a little bit more water to keep that consistency, then I'll just add it as needed. But it's gonna take probably at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes for these onions to soften up the way that I'm looking for the bacon jam. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. This is the browning. This is the caramelization that I was looking for. These onions, they smell absolutely phenomenal. So the next step is I'm gonna get that bacon back into the cast iron. We're going to mix that all together. And then I'm also gonna add in a little bit more water again, because again, I want to have a little bit of like a jam-like consistency, and the sugars that are in there are going to help thicken up that water and the sauce and the oils that are all in there. All right, I think that looks pretty good. You can see that the sauce is thickening up a little bit, as well as it cools, the sauce will continue to thicken up, and it's gonna be the perfect consistency for the smash burger tacos. So while it cools, let's go ahead and get the slow and sear and the plancha all set up for cooking for today's cook. To set up the slow and sear with the plancha today, I filled up a chimney basket about 3/4 of the way full, and I got those mostly lit. And then I poured them into the kettle grill just along the backside in sort of a horseshoe pattern so that I can make my different zones. Once my coals are all set up, I place the plancha into the grill and let it come up to temperature. And for this cook, we're just going traditional smash burger, and because I want that Maillard reaction flavor, the depth of flavor on both sides. And so let's get these onto the grill. Place one here. Oh guys, listen to that nice sizzle. There we go. Take that glove off. And just with my spatula, I'm gonna press it down nice and firm, and I want it as thin as I can, again, to make sure that it's gonna end off being bigger than that tortilla. And like I said, guys, this is only gonna take a few minutes, so I'm gonna get my Mad Cow beef rub on the outside of those. And only about a minute in, you can already see this got some nice color. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Guys, it's got great color, so let's flip these. Oh yeah, that's the color that I'm looking for. All right, now that they're flipped, I'm gonna take some shredded cheese. I'm gonna place that on top just a little bit. And this is gonna be a bit of the glue for our tortillas to stick to. So I'm gonna grab my tortilla and just place that directly on top, get it pressed down. And that cheese is just gonna help glue that patty to that tortilla. And so while it's just sort of cooking on the other side, getting that nice crispy outside, I'm gonna take some cheese and I'm gonna place it onto the plancha. And I'm making a sort of like a cheese skirt for this. And so before I get this done, I'm gonna flip this burger over. Look at that. Oh my goodness. There we go. And so you can see that the burger is now glued onto the tortilla. Gonna get this American cheese onto those burgers. And as well as it's gonna help crisp up the bottom of that tortilla. There we go. I'm just gonna close up the lid on this. And this is one of the nice things like I mentioned in the past. You can close the lid and it helps sort of cook that cheese, melt the cheese down. It's only gonna take a few seconds. I don't wanna overcook the bottom of the tortilla, but I want it to be a little bit crispy, a little bit crunchy. So then I place it onto the cheese to make that delicious cheese skirt on the outside. All right, it's been about 30 seconds and let's just take a look at that tortilla. See, it's got some nice color. Let's place it on to the cheese. Oh, this is going to be cheesy, delicious. It's gonna be phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna quickly just spin the plancha around just for a few seconds just to get a little extra heat underneath that cheese. All right, that cheese is looking great, so let's just remove it from the heat. All right, the smashburger tacos are off the grill, and they honestly look like a little bit of a hot mess, but the flavor is going to be absolutely crazy delicious with this. And so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to grab my bacon jam, which is still warm. I'm going to place that directly onto the tacos. There we go. And then to top it off, I'm gonna put on a little bit of burger sauce. This stuff is incredible in any burger. It's simply 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of barbecue sauce, a tablespoon of Worcestershire, and some pickle juice just to thin it down. And it, like I said, it goes incredible on any burger. So I'm just gonna drizzle this onto the top, kind of like how I would a taco with some crema or something like that. And guys, just like that, these smashburger tacos are all done, and I can't wait for the taste test. All right, guys, these smashburger tacos are all done. I did let them cool down for a few minutes so I don't get burnt when I eat it. And they smell phenomenal. I can't wait for the taste test. I've waited long enough. So here we go. I'm gonna grab this guy. And guys, look at that cheese crust. These are going to be insanely delicious. Here we go. Wow. That's crazy. It's savory, it's beefy, it tastes like a delicious smokehouse cheeseburger. That cheese on the outside is just killing it. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm talking about. How you take that original and level it up, because this is freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. Just give me a moment. All right, guys, I don't know if you've picked up yet how delicious this is. It is out of this world incredible. It's got the creaminess from that barbecue mayo. It's got the beefiness from the smash burger, and then the rich, delicious cheesiness from the cheese skirt and that American cheese. You cannot get any better than this. I'm telling you, if you've never tried this before, give it a try. You won't be disappointed whatsoever. It's a trend for a reason, so make sure you get on it, especially when you take it to the next level like what we did here today. You're gonna love it for sure. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna finish probably only one more because it's rich, it's heavy, it's delicious. Those cheese skirts, smash burger, bacon jam tacos are delicious. You're gonna love them for sure. Seriously, there's almost no words to describe how delicious these turned out, so you're gonna love them. I know it for sure. So until next time, keep that fire lit and get cooking.